Hello, Sagittarius. I hope this day finds you well. Happy Tuesday. Sorry I didn't do a reading yesterday. I had appointments. It's always something, isn't it, Sag? So let's just see. Let's start with the vibe. And if you're looking for personal readings, please check out the description box. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. Personal readings, my disclaimer, ways to donate to the channel because that really keeps things going, allows for me to spend more time here. So let's get into it. So, we, on the bottom of the deck is to be fair, which is pretty much justice, right? I feel like this is what's coming. This is what, maybe this is what's going through your mind, or it will be. And that is, there is a decision that needs to be made. It's really interesting because it's with the Fool energy here. I'm really at first. It's like this battle between wanting to think of yourself and wanting to consider others, like wanting to be fair. Right? And this card's always very interesting because we have the egg and the fortune cookie. Honestly, and then we have the owl on the top of her head. I don't know why, but this card really mesmerizes me most of the time. But anyways, so it does feel as if you're trying to make decisions, particularly about where you're going. And not for nothing, we have seen so many cards lately about moving again. And I have found in my tarot journey that Sagittarius tends to get the most cards when it comes to where you're going. God, my allergies are a mess. Is anyone else feeling that way? Jeez Louise. But Between Worlds is here also. A never-ending story. It's like trying to get out of where you are. This is a limbo, right? That's Between Worlds. And it's a limbo that never seems to end, in your opinion. And I feel like that's where probably, and it comes from trying to please everyone with the Six of Pentacles. But also not really liking, you may not really like where you're at right now. And it's ultimately, you're going to have to make a decision for yourself. And it's not that you don't consider others, it's just that, if you're not happy, how is anyone else supposed to be happy? And I feel like this has been a journey about what is going to make you happy. Just saying. I've learned that myself in terms of putting yourself first. And you may be learning that. And you really are trying to see things from the big picture aspect that we typically do. And I feel like you're trying to make decisions for a long period of time. And that's not always, I also feel like you may be finding at this time that maybe what you thought you were going to be doing or where you thought you were going to be is not actually turning out to be as good as you thought it was. It's not turning out to be your reality. And, like that kind of looks like when you take a job and you think, or you go down a path for a career, and you make all these plans for, this is what I'm going to do forever and ever, and it doesn't turn out that way, and you realize that, oh my gosh, I thought I was going to love this for the long haul, but I really don't. It's that kind of energy. It really is. And I feel like for Sagittarius, lately, there is this thing where we feel like we're bursting out of our skin to do something crazy. Sagittarius is very spontaneous, and we love adventure. We learn through experiences, right? So, maybe you're depriving yourself to do the right thing, and things aren't always possible, but it does feel like that feeling exists in the moment. Like this whole wanting to break free, like feeling like you're going to just explode out of your skin. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know if you're feeling that. But I feel like Sagittarius' sense of adventure is really bugging them. Really like, tap, tap, tap. Can you let Sagittarius come out? They've been good long enough. So, just saying. So, situations unfolding. Now, keep in mind that some of these messages are what you're feeling right now, or what you're going through, going through right now. And some of these may just be unraveling. So, but either or, it's what you're meant to know today. And I just feel like you're on the periphery of something intuitively. And it's like you sense something, but you don't know if it's real. Like, I feel like this is always the battle for Sagittarius. Intuition versus, solid ground. And that's what I feel like you may be spending some time in meditation or what have you, to kind of like see if you're these intuitive thoughts or visions or whatever it is, you're trying to discern whether it's real or not. Is this real, or am I just like imagining this? Oh, we'll see what that's about for sure. And the truth is, there's a reason for this. Okay, and it has to do with a choice. We're still seeing choice because we have the coin toss here. And also, be fair is here. It's really interesting too, because I feel like we're still coming up on this energy about you've done things the right way. The right way, or according to the rule book of things, or maybe according to how you grew up or something. And it does feel like that is the constant challenge that's going on here. And that may be in your soul. It's like you've been doing things the right way and still not getting to where you want to be. And that usually calls for them being outside the box. It's really interesting, and I know people will fight me on it. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes when I'm telling messages, it causes coughing too. But I feel like that's part of this breaking free energy. It's like the status quo. I've done things the way I was told to do them, or the way it goes, right? And there's just something about it, Sag, that doesn't work for you anymore. Like, it's not working for you. It may be even boring you on some level. And yeah, there's definitely a breaking free energy here. Wow. Okay. So, in terms of like relationships, I always deliver a relational message. I do feel like there's a situation coming to play out with a friend. Now, I mean, this could have been someone that there was some romantic promise with, because it does say friend zoned. Um, could be something that just never worked out. But I actually feel as if this is a friend who is reaching out, which could mean that they're calling or whatever. They're not in a good place, feels like. I mean, this could also be talking about how they feel about you, that they're not worthy of anything from you. You know, like that they don't have anything to give. Well, we will look at that. That's interesting. Skirt. Very interesting. So, in the mystery cards, there is some sort of love journey happening or unfolding. Great fortune is here. Journey and lovers. Actually, the lovers came first. So someone may be coming to see you, and they may be like in a really good place financially, or bringing you something. Changes on the bottom with wealthy. Yeah, this person, I think like they've undergone a change of circumstances. Now they could be this person too, we don't know, but we'll see with the tarot, and I will go over that in the extended. Yes. So I also pulled a couple of sign cards, like signs you might see. And it feels like, so we have path. This is telling you you're on the right path. And this may be what's intuitively bothering you. Like wondering if this path you want to take is right for you, is the right move. Which it could involve letting something go. Okay, maybe that's a job, maybe that's your home, maybe whatever. And like, it's like the universe is telling you it is the right move. It is the right move. So we will take a little bit of a look at that in the extended too. Hey, why not? Why not, Sag? So let's clarify these energies so that we can be double sure. So let's see what it all means. First, let's see more about the vibe, to be fair, and come to the edge for Sag. What more can you tell us about that? Oh. 10 of Wands reversed, which is a very good look. Tell us more. 4 of Pentacles. It's like whatever this is, right? You have been not choosing it. And this could be this whole new path thing. Because of obligations. It's like obligations and money may have been holding you back. But something about that is changing, because that's reversed. 4 of Cups, 5 of Swords, King of Pentacles. And there is someone here. You're going against someone's advice, basically. It could be someone told you not to do it, and you did it anyway. And that causes a rift between you, which, there's some disappointment here, some bad feelings. But there's justice. Like, you had to do what was right for you. 2 of Swords. And you really thought about it. You really thought about it. And you knew, like, You knew this was going to hurt this person, Ten of Swords. But yeah, look at this, Eight of Swords. This is something that you have to do for yourself, okay? So tell me about this intuition. Intuition. What is this thing coming to pass? Six of Pentacles, okay. The Magician. Five of Wands, Nine of Wands. I mean, someone's coming in to give you something, to help you out. Could be money. And it feels here like you are questioning their motives. Like you don't trust it. Why the Five of Wands? Why the Five of Wands? Ooh, a lot of people here. The Emperor, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. I feel like at the end of the day, you know that this will be fruitful for you, but this person thinks you're moving too quickly. And I get the feeling too that they're a person who's used to being in charge in some way. Okay, so tell us about this friend reaching out. Tell us about this friend reaching out. Oh, Devil sideways. Tell us about this friend reaching out. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Out of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Two of Pentacles. The Devil sideways. I feel like this person's been trying to overcome something. I do feel like they want to make amends with you. They have caused a lot of problems with particularly the decisions that they have made. And this is this whole energy, this unworthy and gift-giving reversed. They do want to reach out to you. They do want to talk to you. I don't think that they have anything really to give at this moment, but they do want to talk to you. Because they're trying to change. And I feel like they want to change whatever happened between you and this person. That's what they want to change. Because basically, yeah, Three of Wands, High Priestess, it didn't have to be this way. That is the gist. But something that they were doing, or, whether they're involved in, I don't always want to say addiction when I'm talking about the devil. It can just really be, things in life that they... I feel like this person really pushed against change. Now, maybe they had some toxic behaviors and they really pushed against it, but they're trying, but they're not totally out of it, is what you should know. And that may be really tied into they want to talk to you even though they really don't have much to give. They just don't want things to be the way they are between you. Oh, That's interesting, Sag. That's interesting. Let's clean up this mess and get to some general energies for the day. Wow, okay. Yeah, whew. And this person, their energy is heavy. Heavy. Okay, Sag. So Sagittarius, this is interesting as always. As always, because I feel like this is talking about this friend, to be quite honest with you. Four of Cups reversed with the King of Cups. I mean, you're kind of seeing the way that someone did something, or something that someone did, you're seeing it from a different light. And the King of Cups would say you're being understanding, you're wanting to help, there's compassion here. So you're definitely having compassion for this person and seeing what happened differently. What's supporting you is interesting. Because I feel like this situation, even though it probably hurt at the time, what it did though was allow you to get on a different path. The Devil and the Three of Swords is here in what's supporting you. It's like it motivated you to take a different path yourself. You know, the fact that this person probably, because of their problems, but you were very attached, is my feeling about it. You were very attached, and like maybe you wouldn't have taken a different path on your own had they not done what they did. So this is a very specific message for a specific group, I would feel. And if it isn't that for you, it can be as simple as being on a new path. You know, not doing the same shiz. Breaking free of situations that hold you back and make you feel bad. I love this for you, but I do feel like for a lot of people, this is about a particular person. The Eight of Wands is here with the King of Swords and the King of Wands. I feel like the challenge is getting this person to see life in a different way. Like, because you are who you are, Sag, you know, so we very much relate to King of Wands energy. But this person doesn't. Okay, they overthink, probably. And it's really hard for them to, like, you're trying to instill a different vision for them, but they don't see it right yet, or they have trouble seeing past what they have done. You know, King of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Swords. They have a lot of trouble moving forward. You know, that's kind of that energy of like, nothing good ever happens to me, and, you know, that kind of thing. So it may be very difficult with you and this person for that way, but like, in terms of what's supporting you, it's like, you, even if it isn't this situation, even if it's other situations, you have broken free of bad behaviors that were hurting you and holding you back. And yes, with the, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, does that involve starting over? Yeah, it does. You don't start with all the time. You can't just take where you were, you know, or you don't start off on top. And so that can also be a lot of what you are telling this person, you know, you've done it. It's possible, right? Wowza. That's what I feel like. And the truth is they wouldn't have come to you if they didn't want to talk about it. That's what you need to remember, you know, because it does feel like something that is frustrating for sure. So let's see what your animal spirits want to tell you. Let's do it. Let's do it, Sag. Can you believe it's Tuesday already? I'll do a curveball today too. So what do you want to tell Sagittarius? What do you want to tell Sagittarius? Decisive action. You are being told that it's time to get moving, set your intentions, and take action toward making your dreams a reality. You have a door in front of you. Trust your instincts. Okay, okay. Now let's get you a mantra. Dun, dun, dun. What is the mantra for my friends? What is the mantra here? What's the mantra? Oh, geez, that's so much. That's some overthinking there. Okay. I trust that my intuition is always leading me in the right direction. And that's definitely something that needs to be seen today. Okay? Because it does feel about something you've been questioning your intuition. So, okay, Sagittarius. Talk to you later. Toodles.